you up for listening to a fairly new song? Is that okay? A new song? It's always awkward when people say no, so thank you. It comes with a bit of a story, and I try and keep it as short as possible. I've been smoking most of my life since I was about 12, and right, yeah, I was a horrible little 12-year-old, horrible little guy, and started smoking because I thought it was cool, and then realised it wasn't, and then you're addicted, which isn't great. And for the last few years, I've been trying to give up, and for anybody who smokes or has smoked will know that it's a difficult thing to do. But the way it works with me, I'll give up for 6 weeks or 2 months, and alright, 2 months, okay. Thank you, you're very kind to cheer, but it's pretty pathetic, isn't it? I'll give up for a bit, and overnight, I'll change. For those 2 months, I'll be running, I'll be like drinking smoothies. Like I turn into that guy who's like, yeah, you should really try yoga. It's, I just feel so flexible, it's great, yeah. Oh God, what an annoying bloke, yeah. And I'm happy in my little yoga juice world, and then for some reason, I'll be walking down the street and I'll see someone light up a cigarette and I'll be like, that looks fucking delicious. That looks better than yoga. And within like 48 hours, I'll be back doing this. And I've done this about 100 million times. The cycle just keeps on going round and round. And the last time I was doing this, I was in America, and I was about 6 weeks into giving up smoking and stretching, and yeah, it was good. Yeah, carrot and ginger, great. And I was starting to collapse back into Smokerville, and I was lying in my bed at 2 in the morning in Minneapolis in a hotel room, dreaming about cigarettes. Do you know how fucking boring dreams are about cigarettes? And I woke up and I was like, this is fucking ridiculous, I'm just going to go and get some, you know, just going to smoke, whatever. So I got up at 2 in the morning and I walked 2.5 kilometers to the petrol station, feeling pretty cool, and high-fiving people all the way. I wasn't, I felt like an idiot. And I finally got to this petrol station, and there was nobody around. It was, you know, 2:30 in the morning. Apart from this one guy who was sat there. He was this big, old American guy, long grey hair, bandana, beard, massive motorbike, smoking Lucky Strikes, looking fucking cool. And I was like, see, in my head, that's what I look like when I smoke, and that's, he's cool and I'll be cool if I smoke. And I walked past him and he said the strangest thing. He said, this is the best cigarette I've ever had in my life. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's 2 in the morning, I'm in the middle of nowhere, all I can think about is cigarettes. And he said that, I was like, this is weird, right? And I went and talked to him for 10 minutes, and this is when the story stops being funny, because it turns out he has lung cancer, and he had no idea how long he had to live. And so what he decided to do is buy a motorbike and ride from Los Angeles on the west coast all the way to New York on the east coast, through America. And when he got to New York, he'd stay there for the rest of his life, because that's where his kids were and his grandchildren were. And it was a fucking heavy conversation to have with a complete stranger. You know, usually you talk about football or the weather with a stranger, but with him, it was about something so important. And I decided not to buy cigarettes, and I walked back to my hotel and I wrote this song, and it's called Riding to New York. I'd like to dedicate it to him, wherever he is. Well, I met him in Minnesota. He was dark and overcast, with long grey hair and eyes that stayed through me like I was glass. I asked, where are you going to? He said, I'm the wind, I'm just blowing through. He lit up a cigarette and began to talk. See, the doctors told me that my body won't hold me, my lungs are turning black. Been lucky strikes full since I was at school, and there ain't no turning back. They can't tell me how long I've got, maybe months, but maybe not. So I'm taking this bike and I'm riding to New York. 'Cause I wanna see my granddaughter one last time. Wanna hold her close and feel her tiny heartbeat next to mine. Wanna see my son and the man he's become. Tell him I'm sorry for the things I've done. I'd do it if I had to walk. I'm taking this bike and I'm riding to New York. Through the forests of Wisconsin that I knew as a boy, past the skyline of Chicago, and the lakes of Illinois. I lay my head in a motel bed, with my back gets sore and my eyes turn red, and listen to the trucks roll past my door. Through the fields of Ohio, as the sunshine paints them gold, I run like a river runs, rapid, quick and cold. I fly through Pennsylvania and the Jersey Turnpike tolls, and I won't stop till I get to New York. 'Cause I wanna see my grandson one last time. Wanna see his eyes sparkling and stare back into mine. And my time is short, I wanna see my daughter and tell her all the things that I should have taught her. And I'd do it if I had to walk. Oh, I'm taking this bike, I'm riding to New York. Churchyard one last time. Lay flowers down for the woman who gave me the best years of my life. And I'd do it if I had to walk. I'd do it if I had to walk. I'm taking this bike and I'm riding to New York. Darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked along narrow streets of cobblestone, beneath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the core and down, where my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light. And it split the night and touched the sound of silence. A fool said you do not know the silence like a cancer grows. Well, hear my words and I might teach you. Touch my hand, oh, I might teach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, they fell and echoed in the wild. Of silence. To the neon god they made. Oh, and the sun flashed out his warning. You know words that it was for me. And the signs say the words of the prophets out, written on the subway walls, and sentimentals. But can't you see that we're lost? Hamburg, thank you so much for silencing. Oh,